Hey, this is the Philly Cake Lady, and today we're going to make royal icing Valentine's Day sugar cookies. Alright, so you're going to need some piping bags. I like to use these thin piping bags because they're easier to work with. Royal icing. This is my royal icing that I made. Now you can go on Wilton's website or on Google and just look up a royal icing recipe. And then you're going to need your sugar cookies. It doesn't matter if you have little flaws. Look up a recipe called No Fail Sugar Cookies. All right, that way when you bake them off, they'll keep their shape, turn out delicious. And you can put whatever extracts, or even if you want to put a little bit of extra butter in there, these are really buttery. And then you're going to get all of your colors that you want to use. Now, I have a big commercial bakery, so these are the ones I use, commercial grade. But if you're at your supermarket, I've seen these little guys in a box. I don't know what a box is, but these little guys, okay? So make sure you get the colors that you want. And I'm going to fill the bag. Now, I did one. I put my royal icing in the bag and my color at the same time. So I'm going to show you real quick. Get a mug or a glass. Put your bag inside. Take the piping bag and put over it. Like that. Okay. And make sure that your royal icing stays covered because it gets hard fast. Now you need a spoon or a spatula to pick it up and put it inside of here. This makes it easy for you. And I'm going to use pink. Just add a little color at a time. Some colors are stronger than others. So if you want a light pink, just a little dab. You want a dark pink, then see how it looks and go add more. All right, push this in here. Twist the top. I take the bottom and push it up. Mix it all around. Now you might want to get a bowl, a little bowl like this. Put a little bit of royal icing in it and then put your color and then stir it around. Don't stir it around too much because you don't want to get bubbles in your royal icing. It makes it hard to pipe with. And I am going to open this up, pull it over top of your hand. You're going to need some water. You can just put it in a mug with a spoon. And I like to add just a little bit at a time for my consistency because when you start off with the royal icing, it's always thick. But you need the right consistency to be able to pipe with, okay? So we're going to start off with this heart. And again, ignore the flaws because once your royal icing goes on top, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to cut a small hole on the tip of my bag, not too big. If you find that it's too small, then just go back and cut a bigger one. And make sure your scissors are precise. This is for the outlining. My heart has little ridges on it, so I'm going to follow that. And it's not too thick. I'm just going to add a little bit of water in my bag. So just flip it over your hand like I showed you before. Add just a little. So now you're going to flood. When you flood, you're filling in the whole cookie. If you want to flood with a different color, let this cookie dry, the outline dry for a little while, about an hour or so. And then you can flood it. I'm patting my cookie so that the royal icing can move all around evenly. Get your next color. My white, do the same thing. Cut a tip, small tip. I'm gonna outline my circle. Go slow and lift your bag up a little bit. bring it down when you meet. And I'm going to outline my envelope, my love letter too, just because my white right now is nice and thick. With the envelope, I'm going to let this dry a little bit before I fill in the flap. I'm filling my red bag. I put some more water in it to loosen up the royal icing. I want a thinner consistency. Now, sometimes you might want to have a bag that has thick consistency and then another red bag that has a thinner consistency. That way you can switch between the two. I just use one. I'm going to outline this and then I'm going to flood it with the same consistency. If that works for you, do it. But I think I want a pink flooding. I'm going to flood this cookie. After I flood it, I'm going to put my sprinkles on it right away so it can automatically stick and dry as the cookie begins to dry. Because I didn't thin out my royal icing, it looks clumpy. I'm going to take it, tap on the back a little bit to get some of these clumps out until it's nice and smooth. Voila, like that. And then have your sprinkles or your hearts. And just drop it on wherever you want it. I want mine on the edges.